So yes, we have something in this show that is only at this price for this show. This is the ELEMIS Dynamic Resurfacing Gift 2-piece collection. If you've got roughness, texture, pores, congestion, this is going to give you both gentle chemical and physical exfoliation. The pads are the #1 in the ELEMIS line after the cleansing balm. Marie Claire magazine in the UK called the wash an underrated gem that deserves your time and attention. So yeah, 2 really big heavy hitters here at great sizes. The value on this is $120. The pads are $55. No, sorry, $65, and you're getting 60 of them. And then the wash is a $55 value. You're getting it at this one-time only price, but only for this show, for $69.98. And like everything else, you've got until the end of January to return it if it's not quite right. So don't miss out on just shopping with confidence and picking it up right now. So Emma, sorry, 5 easy pays of $14 will get it home. So Emma, why dynamic resurfacing?
Well, you know, it's a problem so many of us have, whether it's congested skin, enlarged pores, blocked pores, rough, dry texture, general unevenness and kind of a lack of clarity in the skin, or even where we don't have the same uniformity of the tone or pigmentation marks. Now here you can see in this lady's skin some of those things that I just mentioned. So the pores are very evident, and you can see the rough patches of dry skin and uneven skin texture in her before. 2 weeks later, and this is just using the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. So it's just one of the products in this 2-piece collection in a 14-day count to get this significant improvement in the skin's clarity and smoothness and evenness. And as we go through the before and afters, you'll see a range of different concerns, and all of them have kind of the same overarching problem. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who really can attest to, you know, their skin feeling and looking like this before. It's the roughness, it's the lack of smoothness, the lack of clarity, the unevenness, and then the pores. I think the pores, and look how mottled her skin is as well. It's very blotchy, right, in the before. And a lot of people will think, well, my skin, after I resurface it, after I exfoliate it, my skin might be red and sensitive. But this is ELEMIS. So we actually flip it around. We give you a smoother, more balanced, more even and healthier skin after using our products, especially when it comes to resurfacing, because what we do is we take nature's finest ingredients and we propel it forward with science. So both the facial wash and the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, they both contain a patented Tri-Enzyme technology of ingredients that you will not find anywhere else, because it is patented to us, or patented, whichever patented patent. Tomato, tomato.
You can say it the real way with me.
I know. You won't look at me funny for that one. But that's the technology, the sophistication, and the power behind each of these products. So in this collection, we are giving you the most dynamic duo, and dynamic resurfacing is what the game is all about right here. So we're giving you the facial wash. So this can be your facial treatment wash that you'll do every single morning and evening. This is the one that's in the shower in my household. This is how I start my day every single morning, as does my husband with the facial wash. And I love the fact that we can share a product as well, not fight over it. And then the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads is what I follow up with, and this is morning and evening application as well.
You use that every day?
I do. I use it every day, all year round, because that's what my skin needs. Now we're taking a look at the pad resurfacing action here. So as you sweep the pad over the skin, there's a kind of a textured side, a more woven waffle side to one than the other. You're going to use that first over the skin, and you can see that more clearly kind of in the pad directly itself. So you're going to work this over the skin, and as you work the pad over, this is the physical exfoliation to your skin. So the pad itself, that's #1 type of exfoliation that's happening here. As you're working this over the surface of the skin, you're laying down the serum that contains that patented Tri-Enzyme technology. They're enzymes, so you're getting an enzymatic exfoliation to your skin, but also we have lactic acid in here and a probiotic ferment complex as well to give that balance to the skin. Now, I didn't think I had anything on the back of my hand. Here's name and shame
it. Shows the
Look at
power
all the
of
makeup I had on the back of my hand. I clearly was doing something with my brush on the back of my hand before I went on. But it will find it. I call these like a magnet. They will pick up any traces of makeup on your skin. But also what they're doing is they are helping to remove the dead skin cells. What happens on our skin is we have got bonds, protein bonds that glue the dead skin cells to the surface, and that holds those dead skin cells there. They are dulling your complexion, they're blocking your pores, they're causing congestion, and they're also exaggerating your lines and wrinkles. So what we want to do is we want to alleviate the dead skin, we want to release the fresh, baby, smooth, healthy complexion underneath, and we also, with that Tri-Enzyme technology, are stimulating cellular renewal. Now, today is using the beautiful facial wash. There is the most gorgeous creamy lather to this facial wash. It feels so soft and so silky on your skin, doesn't it, Ade, as you're using it? Yeah, so you can use it either. I like to put a couple of pumps into my hand if I'm at the sink, sprinkle some water into my hand, and then lather it up and bring it onto my face. In the shower, my face is already wet. I put a pump or two onto my hands, and then I work that lather into my complexion. Don't forget to do your neck, your décolleté area as well. You really want to work the entire face with this. Even if you are somebody who gets congestion or lumpy bumpies on your skin, on your back, on the upper arms, on your chest area. This is phenomenal. Like, think how sweaty and sticky and all the things, and it's gross right now, right? With the humidity and everything. This is so refreshing, so skin smoothing, and it's got that gentle cleansing exfoliation to your skin. So you start with the wash. Look how vibrant Ade's skin looks. So fresh and not stripped, never dried or irritated.
And that's the thing, I mean, it is fresh. It's removing that dead skin, and you know, I feel like naturally you can sense that. Take a look at these before and afters, and just a reminder, this price is going away at the end of the show. This is a one-time only, so it's the only show at this price. You're getting this for $69.98, but it is a $120 value. When we come back, we'll see the sizes, but let's, Emma, let's speak about these before and afters, because I mean, the difference.
Yeah, and let's talk about the why. Why is she seeing her skin the way it is in the before? Why is she seeing the pores so enlarged? Why is the texture of her skin so rough? Well, as we get older, our cell renewal slows down, but also lifestyle, medication, all of these factors can slow that down. That means we're getting a buildup of dry, dead skin cells on the surface. We're also seeing a lack of tone in her skin in the before, which is exaggerating those pores as well. So the answer is that enzyme resurfacing action to really help to invigorate the skin cell renewal. We're clarifying the skin, smoothing it out by lifting off the dead skin cells, ungluing the bonds that hold those dead skin cells to the surface, and we're also kick-starting that cell renewal so that we're leaving a skin that is healthier, that is fresher, that is more balanced, because we also have our probiotic ferment in there. So we're helping to increase those good bacteria levels on the skin, which are absolutely essential for skin health. So no matter what your skin type is, we all need exfoliation. It doesn't matter what age you are, we all need exfoliation. But the older we get, we actually need to step it up into a daily skincare routine. Why? Because our cell renewal is slowing down through age.
Okay, this is a one-time only price, so only show at this price. The pads, you are getting 60. These are the #1 best-selling in ELEMIS after the cleansing balm. Then the wash. So this is your Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. Marie Claire magazine in the UK called it an underrated gem that deserves your time and attention. If you are purchasing these separately, and remember, you can find ELEMIS in spas, in prestigious department stores around the world, you would be paying $65 and $55, $120 total. But you're not. At this one-time only price, you're paying $69.98. You don't even need to pay that right now. Just get out your credit card, It's $14 to get it home. It's going to ship to you for free. And guess what? Everything in this show is on our Christmas and July returns, which means you've got until the end of January 2026 to return this if it's not quite right. So if you are struggling with pores, texture, roughness, or you know somebody that is and you're thinking about this as a gift idea, give us a phone, shop with confidence, get it home, try it, and you know, I would love to see your before and afters, you know, when you really get that experience of making this a ritual, making this part of your skin regimen, and starting to lose that dead skin, that texture, and really working on repairing and healing your skin.
And evening it out. And again, another concern this time of the year, the sun is shining, so pigmentation is rampant, right? So we really want to help to even out the skin, clarify it, get the smoothest, cleanest skin, and that's what Dynamic Resurfacing does. So use your face wash every morning, every evening. Use your Dynamic Resurfacing pads every morning, every evening. Take it right down onto your neck, décolleté, even the backs of your hands or the backs of your arms and elbows.
Well, we saw that on the back of your hand.
I know, it's like a magnet. It just finds the dead skin cells, the dirt, and anything that's left behind from your cleanse.
Okay, you are watching QVC. I'm Sam Simmons and I'm joined by Emma Gillen because we are talking all about ELEMIS. What's exciting about this show is everything in this show is on our Christmas in July return. So you've got until the end of January.